What's going on, guys? How we doing today?
Be foodless too, because I'm also pentamelded.
There's the foodless link is on Teamcraft.
Interesting.
If you look for Teamcraft crafting melds, there's a rotations, and one of them is a foodless pots and food craft. What's going on today, guys? We are gonna be getting some more prog on M4. Afterwards, we might be.
I think the only time I ever pentameld my crafting gear is when I'm doing crafter route.
Afterwards, we're gonna try to get it clear before maintenance hits, but I don't think we're gonna get it. So we'll flip over. 9, if you want to meet me in Ul'dah at in Ultras, I have your pots for you already.
Here I am.
I think that was me, and I'm good. Let me just condense these pots together so that I only have one. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I'm good.
I'm pressing the button.
How dare you?
It's not set to Lumaster, but if you think we need to, I can.
I think we're alright. If anything, we can reset it when we break.
Yeah, as much as I think it would be really cool for us to clear within our first hour and a half, or 2 hours, I guess is what it is.
Not seeing 2 at all definitely has some. Okay, so I really just want to quickly go over after intermission, just to make sure people understand what we're doing. So for after intermission, we split into light parties, which should be pretty self-explanatory with our regular light party setup. So we'll just do like, just to make sure people know what party they're in. Light parties. then, so we'll all stand in the center. She'll have a cleave that hits the very center, and then she'll hit this back corner. It's always the same way. So she hits the center and then she hits the back corner, I normally start moving out when she hits the center. Gives you plenty of time. Once she finalizes the last of her hits, it's going to give you 4 lines of flares that are going to go through. You're going to see on them, they're going to be arrows pointing on the first row. There's going to be arrows pointing left or right. On the second row, they go up or down. Third row, they go up or down. And then the fourth row, they go left or right. What you're looking for is 2 in 1 row, instead of columns, row, that go away from you on the first and fourth column. So if, let's say, like, you're getting an arrow that goes this way, and then you get an arrow that goes up, and you get an arrow that goes down, and then you get an arrow that goes this way again. You want to stand in this box. If we're on the west, you want to stand in this box to let the flares resolve, and you'll be safe. So you're basically looking for 2 flares that are going away from you, and on the east side, same thing. It's 2 flares that are going away. Now, the safe spot to start is always like right here in this little crunch. You'll see, like, when they show off the flares, there'll be like this little pie spice right here. My recommendation is to start heading center until you figure out which one is safe. So if, let's say, the all the way north or all the way south is safe, cheat up 1. Does that make sense? So, like, let's say all the way north is safe. We're cheating here so that we don't have to run. You can run. You can pop sprint from right here and make it after the flare goes off and make it all the way up. But don't kill yourself, right? Like, just go there. You have plenty of time to get there after the last hit and you figure out where you're going. Our group, or my other group, likes to call out like east 1 north, or east 2 north, or east 1 south, and then west 1 south, west 1 north. So you just have to pay attention to what side you're on and where it's going to be, and you just step in. After that, we all collect right here. Or sorry, it'll be an in or out. So she'll do orange sword cleave, means she's cleaving the center. 2 little tail cleaves means she's cleaving the outside. So you want to be in the center, and it is not box specific. So the center ones cleave like halfway through, like a third of the way through this box. So you want to be like almost dead center. After that, it's mustard bomb. This is tanks in front. Everybody else needs to be behind. There'll be 2 tethers that pop. Tanks want to take them into the front 2 boxes. So you want to, like, you'll stand like very front box right here, and I'll stand right here. And then we spread, I think it's melees on the outside in the same line with the tanks. Ranges are behind the melees, and then healers are behind the tanks. And what I normally do, Maya, for this is I pop a long and a short. So for me, it's damnation and bloodwetting, and I can normally survive. My off tank on my group pops everything because he doesn't have a need to take anything because he's not holding aggro. So he basically just throws everything at it. I would spin your camera so that you're facing backwards. So you're facing the party. What you're looking for are the 2 people of the 6 that are left that are not going to get hit by an explosion. So there'll be 2. It'll. Good.
And so, because I remember watching this, so like if the 2 that haven't been hit were 9 and Elia, I'd run to 9 because he's closer, and you run to Elia because they're closer.
Yeah, so you have you have east to west priority. I have west to east priority, and it's based upon like think of it like a counterclockwise clockwise situation. So if we're looking back at the group, you have from Ito counterclockwise, and I have from Twidoc clockwise, and I'm just trying to find whichever one is next in the line. If, let's say, it's Ito and 9, make an effort to try to meet me halfway, because there's not a ton of time to give you the debuff. You'll see the debuff go off, but you'll gain a debuff, and our debuff will change, and then we just get back into our locations. You want to get back into your center box so that you don't explode the rest of the group, because you will go off after a little bit. After that, we center up for big raid wides. And then there is some like east, southwest stuff that we have to pay attention to. It's the Twilight Sabbath. Yeah, it's Twilight Sabbath is what's next. So it's very similar to the Twilight Sabbath in normal mode, except for 2 of them will go off at a time. And so basically what will happen is you'll see 4 circles on the cardinals. 2 of them will hit first. They will visibly be lower up towards the ground faster than the other 2, and you just have to dodge both of them at once. So there's a dodge. It's normally like they normally call like northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest. What up, Benny? But what we need to do before that is we need to like very tightly stack in the center because there's a bait that comes in. It's like think confiteors from SOS. So we're baiting confiteors to the center and then moving to our spot. After those go off, there'll be a second movement, and it will require, this movement requires you move to the quadrant, but then also moves to an in or an out. So she'll either cleave the center or cleave the outsides. So we'll call like, I've seen groups, we can do it either way. I've seen groups call like 1, 2, 3, or 4, and then they can go like 1 in or 2 in or 2 out, because it means like she's cleaving the center, so you want to be on the very, very edge. The center cleave is the middle 2 boxes, so if you're covered over onto that last set of boxes, you're safe. And I think that's where we'll stop because we haven't seen any of part 2, so we'll probably have to go over some of it again, but just wanted to get an idea in your head that we were, like, it feels like a lot, it's not a lot, it's definitely a lot easier than part 1 in my opinion. Cool. Let's finish this. Alright, any initial questions for at least the first couple mechanics? Thanks, man. Have a great night. Or if you're working, have a good night, man. I mean, I'll put it to you this way. I saw part 2 in our static group, and then we did an after party group, and I got through straight to sunrise in like 2 pulls. So.
But I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the league!
If one needs wind, one needs simply listen.
His great needs! Ha! A wickedly divine!
Out inside the box. Gets it. Box box. This is normal healers first, so this is going to be out, and everybody's just going to be out. Nope. Healers out. Tanks in. Range out. Melee's in.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
There is no limit
volume
to
I had
Electro's potential.
No, you're good. I was having volume issues and I went to go turn volume up and I forgot to hit my shake. You doing more coding? Are you gonna code up again tonight? Do that coding class?
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the league!
Sabotage. Oh, I want guess you could say. It's almost alright, I'm worried about it.
If one needs wings, one needs simply makes them.
You're good.
Ha! How wickedly divine! Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Out.
They're back on their feet. What crazy?
14. Black spots. This is tanks first and normals. Tanks are in. In. Healer's out. Melee's in.
There is no limit to electric potential.
By the way, fun fact for the day. If you want to intake more water, buy a Tamagotchi and attach it to your water system every time it chirps.
But to what end?
Save quick. Stop and save. There you go. On seat. Jeez.
How's this?
Alright, check for New North. Go. New North. Spreads. On the AG side. Alright, check New North again. Go. Make sure you're with the group, guys.
Electro has many uses. Watch and learn.
Oh, look at that acid. Her skills are as sharp as ever.
Watch your color.
I'll erase you.
Make it fun. Good. Alright, positions for intermission. Remember, we're 180 from our normal spots.
No, I cannot die here. I have no choice but to surrender to electro.
Alright, so display. Out.
vast amounts of ether!
5, back. In for heals. Reset.
I will not fail.
Something is growing from her body!
4, 5, okay.
My body will
pull, though.
hold. It must.
Everybody did C and D. We're not gonna survive, but
Now you use the platform.
She's taken electrodes into her body and unleashed a new fellow soul!
picture dish. With tree systems. I will live. I will live. So for this one, for West, we're going up here. See how it's 2 flares? Go up. We're gonna die.
And they're done! Is it over already?
Yeah. You see how there's like tons of time? Like you legit have a ton of time to get up if you needed to move up. So like instead of just being here and then running up, you have time to get like all the way up.
And one thing to remember when we're on the intermission is when you're doing the swaps, there is going to be another hit that you're going to have to switch over for. That can be really easy to forget.
Yeah, that 7th hit, everybody forgets.
I have one quick question about information.
Sure.
I'm okay to come up before the 5th hit to mana dump.
No, because if you get hit for the 5th hit, you're okay to be up for 1, 2, and 3 if you want to mana dump early.
Yeah.
But you have to be back for 5th, otherwise you'll whack 2 people.
Yes, of course. That's just what I'm making sure.
Yeah, you're welcome to be up as long as you're back for the 5th hit. I honestly don't care.
Okay, just making sure I'm not.
And then when you're done with the 7th hit, or after we've rectified the AOE, on that 7th hit you can move up.
Okay.
And that's a good time for like healers to step forward and get really good heals in to get people through the next round, because if the DPS take the blast or the AOE, they get knocked pretty hard. So like gives the range a chance to get some health again. I think one of you might have stepped in one of the flares, which is why you died. I didn't really pay attention to what was going on my side, but
I think didn't swaps. We got hit with the cleave and with him and with the beam.
yeah, that'll kill you.
He did swap with me, but he just didn't move out of that.
Yeah, he took the blast, which does damage, but he also had a damage down, which means he got hit by the flare mark. All right, let's do it again. That was a good pull.
Very good pull. Getting right back up to intermission. I like that. Let's keep that up.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the league!
You kind of like, I mean, I'm still Liz. All the souls I have down.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
Maybe that's the trick. Maybe Andrew has
His great wings! Ha! Wickedly divine!
I mean, that hair dye gonna be healers all the way out. There we go. Tanks in. Ranged out. Melee.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard. They're back on their feet. What was it?
Good. Got it. I say live.
How long?
There is no limit to it.
Hold on a second. I can't hear you. My audio.
Gathering either, but to what end?
Yeah, this is A and C. C. There. That's the way it is. I'm not hitting my button. New North go.
And they're done. Is it over already?
True North. We don't like this. Today down. I need to be up. What up, Kim? What's going on, my dude?
If you had a damage down line, you probably got hit by either the widening or narrowing, and that will give you a damage down.
Yeah, I was gonna say the donuts will give it to you as well. The donut and the anti-donut. Also, fun life hack, are you ready? If you want to drink more water, just buy a Tamagotchi. Every time it chirps, just drink.
I can believe that.
Yeah, the Gojo Tamagotchi the other day. Never drank more water in my life.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring.
I just...
One needs wings, one needs simply living.
It is crazy. Ha! Oh, wickedly divine. Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Listen. Hold on.
They're back on their feet.
Tanks first.
What group?
The rails will be out.
They're still in it, but for how long?
We're out. Melees are in.
And they're done. Is it over already?
There is no limit to Electrope's potential.
I think he was just low health.
But to what end?
I didn't see the diagonal list. There you go. Look at you guys. We're on better. Figuring it all out. That's not bad. Bye, everyone.
My job, calling a mechanic.
No, you're good. I had a server tick.
This!
Yeah, I think
Missed
I
it.
got a perfect tick too. Because I know
Or which one? Oh, how to see it? It's just the ones that don't get hit the most. That's basically. So like if she V's, she hits like whatever direction she V's. So like let's say she hits A, B for the V, and then she hits D, C for the V. So if you double V's, then you're looking opposite of what the line was. I know that's like a very weird thing to say. And then for double line and a V, you just you go opposite to which direction she V's. So let's say she V's A and B, and then she lines she lines A, D, or A, C, and B, D, you'll be south. No, my finger just slipped. Or my mouse clicked.
two corners get hit once.
Yeah, the easiest way that I remember it is if it's double V and a line, it's diagonal. If it's double line and a V, it's north-south, and you just have to know which one should be. So if you know it's a double V, you just care about the line. If she single V's, you care about the V.
Yeah, I usually repeat what gets hit out loud, and that makes it easier for me to like remember what got hit.
I used to do that, and then I used to still catch it wrong, like which ones were getting hit. So that's why I focus more on which one is the sole one thing, and then I do the opposite.
It's kind of just finding whatever method works for you. I am probably a good place to put it.
Nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Bring your thunder has returned to the ring!
Kim, have you never seen Graha dancing on stream? Val did it yesterday.
If one needs wings, one needs simply
I missed it.
Ha! A wicked thing of mine!
That was just being
And they're
done.
done! Is it over already?
When I
We
Oh
could
my! The challenger went down hard.
might have been too close to you and I didn't adjust, but I did.
They're back on their
just
feet!
a bit. We'll
What
reset.
grid?
Maybe 2 seconds right now.
They're still in it! But for how long?
No, stop falling. Oh, sorry, I'm like on a really tight schedule with some 3D prints I need to get done.
I suppose we'll allow it. Are you at least 3D printing something fun?
So every year that my kids do soccer, we do bottle openers for the dads, earrings for the moms, and keychains for the kids.
Okay, that counts as fun.
And I have 3 teams that we gotta do them for, so
Oh, that's a lot.
yeah. It's like, I think it was 30-something kids. Luckily, I can do a lot of this in batches, so it's fine.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
One needs wings. One needs
She's crazy! Oh, wickedly divine!
It's out. DPS in. Shock spots. This is Tank's first curse. So this is going to be everybody out. Tanks are going to be closest. So we're all going. Tanks in. Heals out. Melee in. Range is out.
First during that.
There's some cheap spots.
There is no limit
like,
to electro potential.
a little extra and you can go in a little earlier.
But for what
Or in
end?
single line, hit BD, which means it's ACD. See, red.
How's this?
And they're done! Is it over already?
Red. On the right side, the people who are dead. No, never mind.
Take
But
potential.
Then we're gonna have to do it normal, which means that it's gonna come along.
Gathering ether. But to what end?
So it's BD. Good. After the first, yeah, so after the first, you have to on it. Okay.
How's this?
I'll move. Shit. Nope, that's why.
Sorry, I took that this time.
It's all good. It happens.
I can't be perfect. It keeps me from, getting too big of a head.
I feel that.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings! Ha! Oh, wickedly divine!
Thanks in. Melee's out.
And they're down!
What's our range out? Melee's in. Or me. Twidoc let me die. Yeah, it was very. I saw that very.
They're still in it!
Here we go.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
Gathering ether. But to what end?
Definitely got the Edo, because Edo's in
Oh
the wrong spot.
my! The challenger went down hard.
How's this?
box. Actually start this. Great. Plug it.
You said you have something you want to do quickly? Well, we can't have that.
Well, no, it snapped, and then some of it got stuck in the modem tube, so I had to like purge a bunch of it out.
That's no fun. Food check.
What? You didn't see that?
Nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great knees! Ha! How wickedly divine!
Supports out. First. Somebody will. In. Healer's out. Melee's in. Range is out.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
Gathering ether, but to what end?
How's this?
Short 3. Let's go. Red. Let's go.
wasn't in the right spot because my jump was late.
Brad, that part of learning mechanic, where can we read it?
Where can we greet it? Just a little bit more.
Where can I get that little bit of DPS at? It's
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! Are wickedly divine!
Support team.
Oh my! Challenger went down
Listen, I know you're a melee and like in all spirit.
They're still in it! But for how long?
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
He's gathering ether. But for what end?
Let's see.
How's this?
Two. Two. Red. Let's go. The healer is not dead. Right. I'm ready to get debuffs. There we go.
Electro has learning uses.
Where you can
Watch him learn!
Oh, look at that! Her skills are sharp as ever.
Debuff again. Wow.
done? Is it over already?
Ooh, there it is. I don't know, I didn't actually see. I can look, hold on.
Which I think is... But it was while I was in the middle of mine again. And then I think it took my thing off and then had everyone else's go.
Hang on, let me see if I can see it. See the swap. Swap was fine. You were in position there. And then I missed it by a little bit. Hold on. I actually see her at a lot less than that.
Yeah, looking at the death log, it said I got hit by I had 2 stacks of Negaton stream.
Something else got messed up and it just survived during the
Yeah, I can't see the debuffs on this screen because I have the 3D printer camera.
Yes, I maybe could have just used some extra bit there. I don't realize they gave me 2.
Yeah, because you invuln, you can use personal mitts during that. I think she got lightning striked after she took her hit.
I said it gave me what is the Negatron stream? What mechanic is that?
That's the negative stream is the debuff that you get. You got an opposite debuff.
So yeah, I must have been out of position somewhere, or something else was out of position. Because I had 2 stacks of that, which is what looks like what killed me.
Yeah, you should have. It should go from 3 to 2 to 1. You shouldn't get any of the opposite stuff.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Oh, wickedly divine!
In and work off. This is what's in. Tanks first, normal. Tanks will be inside the hitbox. Everybody needs to be inside the donut, but melee in. we can get a clear tonight, maybe I'll play a couple rounds.
But to what end?
South is safe. He is in David.
How's this?
2, 3.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Again. I'm gonna be right.
Wrong spot.
Were you 2?
No, I was 3. I went back to the cubby for the short people instead of going to my own spot.
Alright. I don't know how many of you guys are actually watching the stream, but this is what we ended up. This is the bottle opener doing.
And hold it up real quick. Those are very cool.
I also have these. Maya, you ready?
Oh, this is gonna be amazing, I bet. Oh, very cool.
And then I also have these that I made. These are drink coasters.
Oh, that's very cool. I have a couple of job crystals around here somewhere. I don't actually.
I have a 3D printer to do the job crystals. I just haven't gotten there yet. I need to resin print them so that they're in good quality.
I have a like palm-sized replica for the Paladin Stone, the Sage Stone, and the Pastor Stone.
Yeah, I have a ton of the bottle openers in every class in the game. And these are little penny bottle openers, so I slide a penny in them when they work.
Alright. You weren't talking, so I was afraid it just really crashed you.
I was really annoyed with that crash.
He had to step away for a minute.
That is fine. There is nothing more annoying than a crash. When you're like, I'm doing so good, and my game just had to go, nope. Some of the tones I think would be really cool 3D printed.
Yeah. If I did elegant tonestones, I would do them in resin. Because I could do dual color on tonestones either. I also have Final Fantasy ornaments that I need to reprint, but I have them. They're little Dalamuds that have the job stone, the job symbol on them.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
Keep guessing. This is healers versus first. No, it's not. I'm sorry, it's tanks versus first. Everybody up. Everybody up. Tanks in. Healers out. Melee in. Ranged out.
Oh my! Challenger went down hard.
Sorry. Probably.
They're still in it! But for how long?
Just for a second.
Hey.
There is no limit
Back
to
to your second gun.
control.
Happening either. But to what end?
A and C.
How's this?
Plug 3. North, go. Reds.
Take this! Electro has many uses. Watch and learn!
Oh, look at that acid cannon. Her skills are as sharp as ever.
I'll erase you.
Swap.
I'll let you have it.
She does hurt.
No! I cannot die here! I have no choice but to surrender to Electro.
Wicked Thunder is discharging vast amounts of ether.
It's in. We're gonna nuke and do this. Okay, so you can see it.
Something is growing from her body.
4. 5, and dead.
I think the game is just telling us we're not allowed to have intermission prog. Crashes alive, we started getting close, it turns on Ito's auto-walk. Sorry, we're doing good. Even with all of the game troubles and stuff, we're doing good.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring.
If one needs wings, one needs simply living.
Ha! How wickedly divine!
In north. Out. 4 seconds. Soft spots. Tanks first. Normal. Power out. Second bubbles. Out. Hands in.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
Gathering ether, but to what end?
Red.
How's this? Electro has many uses. Watch and learn.
that acid cannon. Our skills are as sharp as ever.
Discharging vast amounts of ether!
I have a question for the A couple of you died to that 7th hit. Would it be easier to count down from 7?
I thought it was just went a little bit too far. He switched, but
The guy just didn't move.
So I can count down so that you know how many are left.
I don't think it makes a difference to me personally. Either way, I have to learn the mechanic, and that's speaking for me. I'm not going to speak
Yeah.
So,
How much does what actually cost? Oh. Yeah, it's 1 per piece of gear. It's not a lot. They're like 200 a piece. It's way cheaper to do it by yourself, and it gives you a plus 100. So like instead of just getting them to 100, if you're at like 20%, it'll turn them into 120. It's an over repair.
I get dark matter, I think, from like wolf marks and stuff that I do from the front lines. I get them from something I turned in. I don't remember.
It's pretty cheap. They're like 250 a piece, something like that.
Yeah, you can not give it to him, and I wouldn't care because I just top those up whenever they start getting off.
Yeah, I normally hold a stack of 999 of those. Just enough to not be more than one stack. Alright, anybody have any questions? like doing this.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
So I don't mind at all.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! Oh, wickedly divine!
Out. Get out. This is healers first. Fixing. Range out.
Damage doesn't exist.
The M4S Progger. Gonna happen to me all the time. You know, honestly, as a dad, I wish that they would do a chicken tender, like instead of chicken fries. You know? My kids prefer chicken fries.
Happening either. But to what end?
South of it.
And they're done! Is it over already? They're back on their feet!
How's this?
North. Same Goldburn. Partners.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
I mean, the DPS is going to be that type of attack. Or more than that, because the rest was taken. It's the thing for that.
I had a moment where I second guessed myself because I thought, oh, nobody's here, so I must be wrong and I don't need to go north. And then
I think we started a little early. Do we want to? I guess we started on time. Do we want to take our break now? It's 11 or 10:55.
maybe
wanna do one more pull?
we're good pull in, or we can just take it now. I know we've had a couple people with some problems, so if y'all want to break a little early, that's okay.
Yes to go. To no to break now.
Then yeah, we've got a few people that say they want to break there, so let's break a little bit early.
Yeah.
Still come back at 5 after. I'll give you guys a little bit longer, just because I know I said there have been some problems. So I want people to be able to take the breather, have a walk around. So still come
Alright.
back at 5 after.
We'll be back in a few minutes, and we'll
Yeah,
continue on.
Do what you need to
Be
do,
right back.
calm down, and we'll be good.
We come back bearing meats and cheeses. Man, please chill. Chill. Pepperoni and mozzarella. I think it's this one. It's this one. People actually work today. Okay. Well, fine. I guess we can't play. You. Damn, the whole Switch had a reset. Shit. Oh.
This one's just to check who's back. Looks like we're all back in, so this is going to be the one for me to press the button.
And away we go.
Alright, let's beat up a zebra lady.
Let's beat up Furry Storm.
Furry Storm.
Or Horse Chain Zone.
Get your food, all that fun stuff. If you use it, well, I guess it won't be quite enough if you use it twice.
nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply nature.
Oh, wickedly divine!
Box. Supports in.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
He's gathering ether, but to what end? Oh my! The challenger went down hard. They're still in it, but for how long?
How's this?
pots.
No! I cannot die here! I have no choice but to surrender to Electro.
Wicked Thunder is discharging vast amounts of ether!
One more, please. Go. The heals.
Something is growing from her body!
4 and some AoE. 5. Working the gun again. 6. Go one more time. 7. Everybody between B and C. Hits here. Nice, very nice. Okay. Everybody up. I got the tank thing.
She's taken Electrope into her body and unleashed a new Shadow Soul!
This early moves. Start moving. Start moving. West is 1 south. 1 south. Stand here, stand here. Okay. Get in towards center. More towards center, more towards center. This is mustard bomb, tanks in front, everybody else behind. Nope, stay in a group, stay in a group. There we go. Now go to your positions. Monitor your camera so you can see who's safe. Stand right here. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Red dot. Follow the red dot.
She's
on
using
the other side once we get knocked over.
body's ether!
Yep. And then right here. Okay. Get the center. Every center.
The challenger's fallen out 3.
Tight stack on top of me. Tight stack on top of me. Hits. Come in. Eyes up, everybody stack tight. We're waiting until the buffs go out. We're going to 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay. We're going 2 outside, 2 outside, 2 outside. Center. Midnight Sabbath. So go to melees in front, 1s go to the left, 2s go to the right, ranges in the back, same thing. We're going to Cardinals. This is concentrated stack. We'll have to talk about this. And then it's turn and go to spreads. That's alright. We got way. See, this is what I mean. This is the downhill that I'm talking about. That's way more than we even talked about earlier today. 2 is an absolute downhill.
The after Midnight Sabbath, that is the one we just died on. There's Chain Lightning, Sunrise, and we are done.
And then Sword Quiver, but yeah.
I mean, Sword Quiver is kind of just there, honestly.
Incident range.
I've seen many groups die on Sword Quiver, so it is a thing. You need to make sure you're paying attention. Alright, so, as I stated before, Part 2 is a huge downhill. You can almost call out most of it. Alright, for Midnight. the way this works is, let me grab marker here. We'll use this block right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so after Twilight Sabbath, which is we're dodging, we're dodging and making sure we get out. So for that one, it was 2, but then you needed to be out because it was a center cleave. So you needed to be like right here, relative, right? So this is Tiny Arena that we're playing. Next is Midnight Sabbath. So parties are as follows: melee 1 and tank and main tank are on 1. Off tank and melee 2 are on 2. Ranged 1 and healer 1 are on 4, and healer 2 and range 2 are on 3. You will deal with this and a counterclockwise. So your cardinal position will be counterclockwise from the inner card position you're at right now. So what'll happen is you'll see two sets of rings will start to come down. You want to pay attention to what the first one is. In this case, the one that we just had that we died on is double gun, which means you cannot be in the same square as the gun that's going off first. So in that case, I think it was inner cards first, so we had to go to cardinals. And then I think it was stack because it was concentrated. So she cast something. It'll either be scattered or concentrated. Scattered is spread. And the way that you can normally cheese this is if you use the edges of the circle as your safe spot. So when the circle comes down, if you're in fast enough, you can use the edges of the circle as your safe spot to be in. The way this works is it's, as you look at the center, its tanks or supports will be clockwise rotating, and DPS will be counterclockwise rotating. So from you're here. If it were cardinal spread, you'd be here, and Ito, you would be here. And again, you want to be on the edges of the circle. It's a big AoE that hits each and every individual person. If it's concentrated, you just stand in the center. This one was double, so there can be wings, or it can be gun, or cannon. We had double cannon, which means we had to dodge to each location. So we had cardinal safe first, and then it was spread to inner cards. So you basically, again, use the circles for the spread, or the edges of the plus for the spread on that one. If it's wings, if it's double wings, you have to dodge twice as well. If it's wings and cannon, you stay. So let's say the last one was cardinals were first, and it was wings concentrated. So we would stand here for the first one. We sit on your cardinal inner card spot for the first one, standing together, and then you would split on the same one for your scattered. So you're paying attention to which circle's falling first, what that circle is, and that'll tell you whether you're going to the circle or to your other spot. And then you're paying attention to the cast as well, which is concentrated for stack and scattered for spread. And then whatever the other circle is, you're resolving that mechanic. So if same, then move. If different, then stay.
Let me just clarify this since I'm not entirely sure. Let's say it's scattered first and it spreads first and then that's stack after, right?
Correct.
Okay, thank you.
Basically, whatever you do first for the stack spread, you do the opposite after. This one just happened to be concentrated first, so it was stacked. So remember, your prios are your inner cards, and then the counterclockwise rotation for your cardinals. But yes, this is exactly what I meant. We got through more than what we talked about, because this is a downhill. But as Maya said, once you do midnight, it's chain lightning, and then so chain lightning is grab way markers again. Move them over here. 1, 2, or she'll cleave the center. So we're just going to use one side as an example, but it'll be an east-west side, so it'll still be light parties. Tanks will be on 1. Melees will be on 2. Yeah, I'm just going to walk through it real quick. And then healers are on 3, ranger on 4. And so there'll be towers that you have to soak in this order, just like this. And then once that goes off, you're gonna pay attention to the chains that go across. So it'll be whichever chain shows first, it'll be every other. So because it'll show you chains, it bounces from left to right. So basically, it's gonna do any combination of 1, 2, 3, 4 down the line. Because where the towers are will be swords. That's where the chain lightning hits. So if it could be 2, 3, 1, 4. It could be 1. You're looking for the empty spot at each location. So the one that does not get hit on your side. And that's what you're counting.
They do not have to mirror the other side. So that
Yeah, each side has its own set, so you can't call it out. You kind of just have to memorize. My recommendation is if you're going from a 4 to a 1 or a 1 to a 4, pop sprint. It's a tight squeeze if you don't. And then before this mechanic goes off, she calls out what her next mechanic is directly after. So she'll either call 1 or 2 is safe, or knockback left to right, or knockback right to left. And so the way you look at that is her tentacles. If they're red, it means you're going to 1 or 2. Whichever one is red first, you're going the opposite. So let's say her left one is red, you're going to 2. If her right one is red, you're going to 3. For knockback, it's the opposite. It's the same. So if she shows left first, you're knocking left to right. If she shows right first, you're knocking right to left. And most groups, if you PF it, will call it out. They'll just be like knockback left or knockback right, or 1 is safe, 2 is safe. If after chain lightning, if it's on the opposite side, you need to bust your butt immediately over once the platform is recreated. So, like, you have no time to do anything other than run to the safe spot. Once the platform is re-upped, you either need to get across or you need to get up, and it'll hit the same. So like the first one we did was left to right and then right to left. It'll do the same thing. It'll go 1 and then to 2 or 2 to 1.
As far as the dodging within the square, you're still talking with chain lightning?
You're dodging in line with the sword. It's not the square, it's in line with the sword.
So like, for an example, if you're first, we'll just say that for your pattern is 1, 3, 2, 4. You first stand on 1. Let the other 3 go off.
1 is actually the 1 and through 4 are the non-examples. You go further north and further south for chain lightning on 1 and 4. But for 2 and 3, you go in line. So like, let's say Twydock, stand right here. So let's say Twydock is the sword. You're gonna stand like about this on the edge of the platform. So there'll be an empty spot. You just stand on the edge of the platform in line with the sword. So for 2 and 3, it's in line. For 1 and 4, it's just further north and further south.
You will have a little bit more room because it's going to be in line on that second platform.
The mechanic is actually the swords that are being hit with an AoE, so it creates 2 circles. And so you're just trying to dodge into a circle safe space. It's a little bit of wiggle room, but not a lot when you're closer to the edge. All of this moves very, very fast. But it's, again, we were at twilight, or at midnight. No, yeah, we were at midnight when we wiped. So again, we can clear midnight. We have chain lightning, and then sunrise, and then it's sword quiver, and then we're done. There's some little stuff in between. Pot window, if we do the pot window the way we had talked about, which is 15 seconds before pot during intermission, and then your third pot window will be at the beginning of sunrise 7. Just for people eyeballing timing for pot windows. Does anybody have any questions before I move back to markets? see it again.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! How wickedly divine!
This is out. This is support zone. First healers first. Tanks in. Oh, sorry, ranged out right now. And then
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
all me.
Oh dear! The challenger has fallen out of the ring.
No worries. Bard, I'd love to believe that Sword Quiver isn't a real mechanic, but Sword Quiver is what Z killed us on the very first time we were trying to get our clear.
We just have to learn the clue as an imposter.
Super imposter. Good proc tonight, though.
Yes, very good. I'm holding to my idea that we will have it down next week. Even if you don't surprise me tonight, I think we'll have it down next week.
Man, this thing is just chugging. I don't know what is going on tonight. wish the read book was persistent.
So what was persistent?
Read book.
That would be Actually, I don't have that one. I thought I had that one.
I don't remember where I got it.
If I remember, there's two versions of that book you might.
Easy, I just realized you went back to being a Walla. The fastest of runs.
I can understand how if you're used to a Lala speed, it would feel weird to be anything else. I keep wanting to make my radar something other than a here, and every time I do it, like, the proportions don't look right.
No worries.
I will just find you 50 DKP.
That's alright, I have lots. Bard, I am gonna try for a clear tonight. If we don't get the clear.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the league!
If one needs wings, one needs simply nature.
His great wings! Ha! Are wickedly divine!
Healers first. Rained out.
There is no limit to electric
Gathering in, but to what end?
North is safe. Yeah, Bravo. Like, Bravo. This is gonna be a wipe now.
Take
with the show at our age so that I won't distract myself during an important meeting. I had somebody in my old raid team who did not believe that I was old enough to be going to school at a time where I was not allowed to turn in type papers.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
I had to tell my kids.
If one needs wings, one needs simply
She's so weirdly divine!
This is Tank's first cursed. Gonna be everybody out. Good. Everyone's out, sorry, he was out. Melee in. Range is out.
There is no limit to electric potential.
He's gathering ether, but to what end? Went down hard.
Just make sure I'm not crazy. I was 2, so I was supposed to be down here, right?
Correct.
Or was I crazy? Okay.
Nope, 2 was supposed to be done. DPS decided to create a third spot. Oh, that was pretty cool.
I was a true outside swap. You guys were.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring! delicately divine!
Worked out.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
Gathering Eva, but to what end?
How's this? Take Electro has many uses. Watch and learn.
Ooh, look at that massive cannon! Her skills are as sharp as ever.
I'll erase you.
has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! Are wickedly divine!
In the top of the box. This is supports out. Tanks first. Melee in.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
Gathering Eva, but to what end?
Pairs.
How's this? Electro has many uses. Watch and learn.
Oh, look at that massive cannon! That's still as sharp as ever.
I'll erase you.
vast amounts of ether! Something is growing from her body!
Fourth out. Yeah, if you burn the heal, it'll be
She's taken Electrope into her body and unleashed a new fellow soul!
west, one north.
Is it over already?
Out. The mustard bomb.
Oh my! Challenger went down hard! She's using Electrope to convert her body's ether!
I'll take resonance.
They're still in it! But for how long?
Stack fire. Twilight Sabbath stack tight. Where we're going. Going to 2. 2 to 2. We're staying 2. We're staying 2. We're staying 2. We're gonna go in. Right here, right here.
They're back on their feet! Upgrade!
Okay. This is Twilight. Twilight. Oh, sorry, this is Midnight. Midnight 5. Go to your corners. Alright, listen. This is scattered, so this is spread first. Inner cards first. Inner cards first. Spread. The Cardinals stack. Out. Everybody out. I'm dead. This is left. This would be right to left first. See how she does the blue first? This is right to left after this, after Chain Lightning. Chain Lightning. You're gonna get smacked real hard because she does autos while she does this. And you're gonna attack from all the towers.
But there it is.
Yep. That's Chain Lightning, guys.
Really good job with the res recovery. That was really great to get all of the stuff out towards the end there.
Just to see mechanics for sure. Okay, so for that last one, it was inner cards spread into Cardinal stack. It was double wings. Remember, it matters which one it is that you have that comes down first. If it's wings, you have to go in it. was wings to wings. Did everybody see the way she showed right to left? That she saved that right to left though? The blue on the right side lit first.
That happens after all this sort of stuff.
After she does, so after we do the Twilight, yeah, so it would happen after all the sword stuff. That would be the very first mechanic after. So she's saving it to use it for later.
That might be what someone who feels comfortable should write in chat so we can remember. Because I think that one saves for a while.
The easiest way to write that out is like, generally people will do like RL or LR for knockbacks and then 1 or 2 for safe spots. So remember red is opposite and then knockbacks are as they're seen. Alright, let's do it again. Anybody have any questions? Alright, let's do this.
Yeah,
Seven.
it's a lot.
It's a lot of moves.
And make sure, 9, that you're staying far enough back. You've been getting killed on the cleave.
Oh yeah, it's seven cleaves. Yeah, you got it. Intermission, it's 7 cleaves. It's not pot time yet.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
What time is it? What time it is? What time it is?
If one needs
12,
wings,
12:01.
one needs simply nature.
Rod dance again. That's the second time tonight that that's been played. It played it for the first time tonight. You've never heard it before.
And they're done! Is it over already?
This is fourth session. This is
They're back on their feet! What grit?
those from Holy Crop.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
Good frog, we're making the good frog, and we're making the great frog. The group was on intermission when we started today, and we're now on early chain.
If one needs wings, one needs simply nature.
Really cool.
She's crazy! Oh, wickedly divine! what end? Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Survive. Stay north. Stay north.
How's this?
Alright, check me north.
And they're done! Is it over already?
And dead.
I completely forgot to do the mechanic. I have no idea.
We're all excited. We're all getting very excited.
My brain just went, oh hey, there's a mechanic that I'm supposed to be doing right now. I wonder what
We might have had another Graha dancing on stream, and my mod said that their work is done and they can now rest because they Graha dance on stream, but we're good.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your
Let's
soul.
try that again.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring! I quit.
or it makes it becomes tank. We love you, bud.
Don't mind me. You're carrying me shenanigans.
Look, I only harass the people I love. So yeah, you're at least harassing them. It's fine.
At least I know flying upstairs like shit.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
It's like my direction.
You owed me. You messed up.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! How wickedly divine!
And if the button's corrected, it's gonna actually boost inside the mode. Ports in. Oh, this is healers first. Then
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
Gathering Eva, but to what end?
AC.
And they're done! Is it over already? back on their feet. What?
Let's bump. We are pretty short of twos. One more to go. Oh no, over there is wrong. Someone down here is wrong.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
This is gonna be a massive explosion.
I'm pretty sure that I forgot that I was alone, and maybe my brain is just like electro bench, it's not a mechanic anymore. Yeah, that's all.
You outed yourself, by the way. No names were named.
Electro Edge, didn't we do that once already?
Pretty good.
Yeah, at the former stage main, I can agree with that.
Realsies.
Electro Peg is a mechanic. I will remember it's mechanic.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring.
One needs wings, one needs simply make them.
Great wings. Ha! How wickedly divine.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
But to what end?
Safe.
stroke has many uses. Watch and learn.
Oh, look at that massive cannon. Pistols as sharp as ever.
No! I cannot die here!
Remember, there is a single hit after we resolve the run.
Thunder is discharging vast amounts of ether.
Use front. One more. Heals. Back out. One. Two.
Something is growing from her body.
4. 5. DPS and back from the front. One more. And then to DNC. The heals. Viking! What's up, man? What's going on, man? Are you back? I can't believe you blowing up stream, my dude! Don't blow up the stream! We're already blowing up stream enough! Nice job, guys. Nice job. Mad Viking King.
She's
You
taken
heathen.
an electrode into her body and unleashed a
Dare you.
soul.
Start moving. West is, well, we were.
Oh dear, the Dumbjo's fallen out of the wing.
I'm going to step too far back.
No, you were fine. Izzy fell off.
And I think I almost killed 9 on the second intermission. I'm very sorry about that.
Oh, speaking of Vikings and heathens,
Good job.
look at me axe!
And play.
Look at this axe! Carve up me enemies with this axe.
A little while ago,
He did, he tried. Izzy, your name is Izzy, not Icarus. Alright, let's get a good. Let's get a good cleat. Let's get a good pull. Let's see some more part 2.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
But your thunder has returned to the ring.
How you been? MDK? It's been a hot minute. Been a hot minute.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings. Ha! Oh, wickedly divine.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel the prospects and life and work. I feel it. North the box in. Ports in.
And they're done. Is it over already?
Tanks first. Tanks in.
They're back on their feet. What great.
Not that far out. Izzy back in. Izzy back in. Healer's out. Melee in. Melee in. Range out.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard. They're still in it! But for how long?
I'll probably get 2 more pulls. That's the way we're fucking.
There is no limit to Electro's
We're
potential.
so close. We're gonna get there.
Gathering ether. But to what end?
That was BD. Stacks. Repairs. Yeah. Let's get one more good pull. Look.
Oh dear, the challenger's fallen out of the ring.
If we can laugh about off-prog nights,
Did you go to TwitchCon or did you not make it? I thought I saw photos of you, but I can't remember. Alright.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings. Ha! Oh, wickedly divine.
Box bottom. Tanks first. This is gonna be everybody out. Tanks are gonna go.
And they're done. Is it over already?
Izzy was right. Melee's close.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Losing my mind,
This fight will do that to you.
I completely forgot the time the game existed for like 3 whole episodes.
You wanna go one more, or are we happy with Prog? Let's do it.
No, fine.
Uno más.
I need one more good one to purge the system.
Put your hair back on your head.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
one needs wings, one needs simply nature.
His great wings! Ha! How wickedly divine!
Are you potting? North. Out north. GPS, or supports out, GPS in, supports out. This is healers first normal, so everybody's gonna be close, and healers are gonna be far, but we're all gonna be out. Go. Tanks in. Tanks out. Melee's in.
Oh my! Challenger went down hard.
Big download.
They're back on their feet. What?
We have 3 minutes, let's do one more.
There is no limit
Unomas.
to Electro's potential.
This is the real Unomas.
The other Unomas didn't count.
They were lies. We had a draw too, so now we're at Unomas. The exhale of frustration.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
Everybody needs to go to a horse ball.
If one needs wings, one needs simply nature.
His great wings! Ha! How wickedly divine!
That is pretty funny that he got his mom to watch me, but I think support close. You're in my spot.
Oh my! The Challenger went down hard.
I didn't even know what it was.
They're back on their feet! What great?
We're in.
And they're down! Is it over already?
Except for me. I just died. I don't know how I just died.
We put everyone out of their misery.
Oh dear! The Challenger has fallen out of the ring!
Let's put everyone out of their
Good prog, guys. I know brains are broken, but
It was very good prog.
good job with the progs.
What we got. And like I said, I think it's a mark of a good team that if the night is bad, you can laugh about it. If you're laughing, you're not tilting. Kind of.
Is that what we're not calling it?
I'm completely tilted, and I'm not afraid to admit it.
That's fine. That,
Lovely.
Untilt. We got another week, guys. We're gonna do it. We saw a lot of really great prog. Like we said, there's only a couple more mechanics left.
yes, we're near the end of this. I fully expect we should have it down next week. If not next week, the week after. We're well
really
in line of
close.
having this down by the end.
I'm gonna say probably 2 weeks because we're gonna get mechanics down, and then we're gonna need to feel out where people are doing their rotations. Because that's generally how that goes with the end of these kinds of fights.
Yeah. And
But it's close.
to
It's
go
real
with as
close.
well, just because I don't want to move on from this, it is also okay to tilt. Elia. Like, if you feel like I don't want to take away the very valid feelings of that, just, you know, don't make things unenjoyable. Like, if it's getting to the point it's unenjoyable, I'm perfectly willing to, like, have us take a small break or something to let people.
Alright, we are gonna raid out. I have the perfect target for tonight. We are going to raid the Benny. He's doing some Liza P. You can get that Liza P. Following. Similar size. Actually, what's... Yeah, we're not doing that. It happens. Totally happens. Alright, we are gonna raid Benny Creative. Benny Creative, he's doing some Liza P. Thank you guys for hanging out. Yeah, great job tonight, guys. And yeah, have a great night. Thank you guys for hanging out. Have a good one, and I will talk to you guys later. Yes. Be